Hi everyone, today we are going to speak about trends. So let's just get into it. What is a trend? To speak about trends, you have to first identify trends because a trend is a continuous movement upwards, downwards, or if the market is moving sideways, we call it a ranging market. So it's not actually a trend, but it would be the third type. Now, how can we identify different trends? So if we are speaking about uptrends, basically, well, if you remember the tool that we used, it's a trend line, so we can identify trends with trend lines. So what I will do is that I'm just gonna connect higher lows, let's say from here, and I can do it from here as well. It's totally up to the perspective of the trader, and both of them are correct. So as you can see, this one here can be an uptrend. As you can see, we have higher highs and higher lows. Now here it was broken, so what we have to do is that we have to aim for looking for trends that are actually has the higher highs and the higher lows. So let's just go to, let's say, to our daily chart. Here you can clearly see a trend here. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna grab our trend lines just for you to see that this is what we are talking about, this part here. So an uptrend is a higher highs and higher lows. So we have a low, then a higher high, then we have our next low, then we have our next high, a higher low again, we have a higher high, our higher low, and again a higher high. So you can see that here the definition of uptrend was clearly made. It's a perfect uptrend for us, and basically, as they say, the trend is your friend. It's more than just a sentence, because you have to, if you want to make money, you have to use trends, and trend identification is a must in a trader's pocket. But this is just an uptrend. Let's see a downtrend. So on this daily chart here we can clearly see a downtrend in this area. So if uptrend was a higher highs and higher lows, then downtrend is a lower lows and lower highs. So let's just see. If we start from here, we have a lower high after this one, then a lower low, and a lower high from this one, and I don't have to even mention that here we have the second one, and right now we are here. So as you can see, it's again a very good downtrend. Basically what we should do when it comes to trends, up or downtrend, is to trade with the trend. It means basically that if we were able to identify a trend, we should start looking for entries. The general idea behind entering into a trend is that if it's an uptrend and we had our first high and then we have the second retracement, then from this part we shall open the long position, as according to trend theories, you should know that after the first high there will be a retracement, and then we go to the next high. So that would be a very good opportunity to buy. When it comes to downtrends, the same but in the opposite direction. So as price is going down, you should open your short position after the first high. So we had the first high, and here is our second high, which is lower. You can open the position here, and that's why trend lines are a good tool, because what you can do is that if you not force them to the price but move them closer, and if you remember I told you that these areas are, well, actually areas, you just open the position as soon as market bounce back from that price or that level or that area. So this is how you should do. And last but not least, we have the sideways, so the ranging market. So as you can see, now we are on a monthly chart, and what I wanted to show you is that we differentiated on a daily chart an uptrend and a downtrend. But if you go to a monthly chart, you will see this part. If I just clear the chart, you will see this part as a ranging market, because there is no direction right now for the market. So if I just do this, you will see that the market is not making new lows or new highs. It's just trading sideways. As you can see, we had 1, 2, 3 lows, but on the upside we don't have any new highs or nothing that would suggest us a proper trend. That's why with every single time frame we get a different type of trade. That's why I always advise to our clients that if you are trading on a 5-minute chart, don't start looking at a 1-hour chart, because it just makes you confused. So basically that would be all about the basics of trading. Obviously, to start applying it, you have to practice a lot, and you have to put your ideas into the chart. So if you find a trade or you find a trend, you just simply start. It's not a problem if the first times you're just going to make mistakes. It's all about making mistakes and learning from them. So if you say, okay, I have lower lows and lower highs, okay, that's good. I would say as you started practicing, because as you can see here, there might be a case of a downtrend, so you can tell that, okay, I have this, I will try to open a position here, or I know that this was a lower high, I will try to open a position as soon as the price comes back. Obviously it's a monthly chart, so you have to wait, well, something big should happen to have this huge movement. But you know, you have to practice as much as you can, and with practice comes experience. So what I would suggest is to open your chart as soon as this video finished and start looking for trends. And if you find some trends, just start trading the smallest position size that you can open, or just start trading on a demo account. Thank you for your attention. Bye for now.